Tanya. Now, hopefully you've been following me and you know that I love to cook in my Instant Pot. But what you don't know is I can cook all day long. I am not a baker. Now, I do love me a good cake, but I can tell you I'm not the one to do it. But guess what we're gonna do today? We're gonna make a cake in the Instant Pot. Now, let me tell you, I am gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna use box cake. It makes it a little bit easier, but I'm telling you, we're gonna make a delicious lemon cake in the Instant Pot in no time. Now, this is all you need. I will tell you, I did get a little bunt cake pan for my Instant Pot. You can get these off of Amazon or from your any place that sells your Instant Pot accessories. But we're gonna make this cake in the Instant Pot, and guess what? I don't have to sit there and watch it in the oven because I don't bake. You guys ready to give it a try? Come on, let's cook it in an instant. Okay, before we get started, let's talk about what we're using today. Now, I told you I cheat a little. Yes, I do. So we're going to be using a box cake in this video, and I'm going to be using lemon cake. However, this recipe works with any flavored box cake. I've tested it out with red velvet. I've tested it out with butter pecan, with yellow. All of them work. Literally, you choose the flavor that you like the best. So feel free, give whatever it is you like a try. But again, I will be using a box cake because I'm slightly cheating. Now, I'm also using this cute little bunt cake or a fluted cake pan from Instant Pot. You can buy this on Amazon or anywhere that you can get accessories from an Instant Pot. It fits inside of a 6-quart or an 8-pot pressure cooker. However, if you already have a cake pan that will fit inside of the pot, go ahead and use what you have. You want to make sure that you can fit it inside of the Instant Pot silver lining pan. And if you have something that works, then there's no need to get anything different. Okay, the first thing we want to do is make sure we are spraying down our cake pan. I'm using a little bit of Pam here, but make sure you're spraying the inside of the little round centerpiece and also the entire pan so that our cake doesn't stick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start making our cake batter. We're just going to follow the instructions on the box. Really not that difficult. We're going to start in by adding in those eggs. Now, I will tell you I'm not a baker, but I know my mom has taught me one thing, and that is whenever you're adding in eggs, make sure you use a different container to crack each egg in individually so that you're not mixing up your cake batter. I promise I did that, but you don't see it here, so make sure you're doing that. Now, go ahead and add in your water, just as the box says. But here is a little secret that takes this recipe just up a notch. I like to add in 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. Now, this is just optional. It's an optional step, but if you love that lemony taste, I promise you this is going to elevate this recipe and the flavor, and it's going to enhance the flavor so much by adding that in. Now, we're going to go ahead and mix the batter until it's smooth. Now, don't judge me. I told you guys I'm not a baker, so I don't have the standalone mixer, but I do have a handheld, and we're going to go ahead and mix this batter until it's smooth and it's ready to go into our cake pan. Let's head back over to our well-greased cake pan, and we're going to go ahead and pour our batter into the cake pan. Now, we want to make sure that it's evenly distributed. You know, there's nothing worse than a lopsided cake, speaking from experience. But you want to go ahead and make sure that the cake is actually, or the batter is actually evenly distributed in the pan so that when it cooks in the Instant Pot, it comes out evenly in the end. Here's another little hidden secret. When you're cooking in the Instant Pot and you're cooking a cake, it's important to cover the pan with foil. That's how we're going to make sure that it stays moist because it's cooking in that Instant Pot. Now let's grab our rack that came with the Instant Pot. Go ahead and put that directly into the silver lining pot and add that 1 cup of water that we need so that this will actually cook. Awesome. Let's go ahead and add our covered cake pan into our Instant Pot. Put our top on, seal that valve in the back, and we are going to cook this for 35 minutes. Hands-off approach, 35 minutes is what we're going to cook this on. Now, we're not done yet. While we're letting the cake cook, we're going to go ahead and make our icing. So let's start out by adding those 2 cups of powdered sugar, 5 teaspoons of lemon juice, and 1/2 teaspoon of butter. Of course, we need to add in some of that lemon zest as well. Now, again, this is your preference. If you like it really lemony, go ahead and add in a little bit more lemon juice. All right, we're going to mix this all up together and we're going to have it on standby and ready for our cake. Now, I like to go ahead and set it in the refrigerator so that it gets a little bit chilled so that it's not too runny when we're pouring it over our cake. Now our cake should be done, so we're going to release that valve in the back and let that pressure out so that we can go ahead and grab our cake from out of our pan. So use the handles on that rack. Go ahead and pull the rack out, and we're going to take our cake pan with our foil there, and we're going to take the foil out, and look, that cake is beautiful. It was done in the Instant Pot. Let's let it sit and cool for about 10 minutes so that we can flip it over and actually go ahead and put some icing on it. After we've let that cake kind of cool for about 10 minutes, let's go ahead and flip it over on whatever cake pan you're going to put it on. And it is ready to go. It's so pretty. It's delicious on both sides. It looks amazing. Now, before we finish this video, have you hit the subscribe button? Go ahead, do it now. Give me a like. Let's go ahead and finish up this tutorial. Now you can enjoy the cake as is, or you can go ahead and add in that icing that we just made. Just go ahead and pour that icing over the cake and it will just drizzle onto the cake as you're pouring it, and look how amazingly delicious that looks. So again, the lemon zest is going to be there. It's going to be a little bit lemony, just like we'd like. You just pour it over the cake because basically what it's going to do is just kind of give it a little bit of a glaze. And your Instant Pot lemon cake is complete. I cannot wait to hear how yours turns out. Comment below and let me know how you like it. Well, if this cake piqued your interest, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and check out the other videos where you can cook those instant meals really quickly. Follow me at Cooking in an Instant with Sonia for more tips and tricks on cooking those instant meals in your Instant Pot.